Hey guys, welcome to Emerald Tech. This is the first video. I'm Emerald Pixel Gaming, and today we're going to be having a look at how to install Windows XP, like Professional Home Edition, Media Center Edition, any version of Windows XP in VMware Workstation or VMware Player or VMware Workstation Player or Workstation Pro, whatever they call it. I'm using Workstation 12 Pro here. So yeah, let's get started. Also, guys, before I start, Merry Christmas, of course. And also, be sure to check out MJD7999. He's really good at this kind of stuff. I learnt some stuff from him. But yeah, make sure you check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure you subscribe because he's really good at these kind of things. So yeah, let's get started. Let's go ahead and click on create a new virtual machine. Select typical, next, I will install it later, next, Windows XP Professional, choose your version from there, make sure Microsoft Windows ticked, next, you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it, I think, tutorial, there you go. Next, I'm going to store this as a single file because when I try to split them, it's kind of harder to keep them all on track. And I'm going to leave it as 40 gigabytes. That's fine with me. Next, click Customize Hardware. And I'm going to leave the RAM to what it is. But I'm going to go to CD. And I'm going to quickly browse for my ISO. I'll leave an ISO link in the description to where you can download it. So, alright guys, here's the ISO. I'll leave it in the description, and yeah, so once you've done that, you can click close and finish. And there you go, Windows XP Professional, or whatever version. Actually, you know what, skip what I'm doing right now. Sorry about that, guys, I was just increasing my RAM. Don't worry, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but anyway, once you've done that, just click power on this virtual machine. And it will power on. Put this in full screen here. Ignore any error messages. Ah, look, it's my devices. Don't show this again. Click OK. And there you go. So now it's going to say setup. And here is the setup. I'm actually going to zoom into this. But as you can see, this is going to take a few seconds to load. It won't take too long. I increased my RAM to about 2 gigabytes on this machine. So it should be faster, and I gave it, 40 gigabytes hard drive, should have enough space. That's recommended. So I got 8 gigabytes in total of RAM. So, at least I try and use up as much as I could. As much as I can. Here we go. And once you see this window, just press enter. Then press F8 at this screen, press enter again, and use your arrow keys to go up to format the partition using the NTFS file system. And there you go. So now it's going to do setup is formatting. It's going to format the hard drive. Now, of course, there's nothing on this hard drive right now, so I'll do it pretty quickly. If it was an actual hard drive computer, or if it already had stuff on it, it would be slower. And now it's going to copy our files to the disk. This will take longer because it's pretty much putting Windows XP onto the hard drive. As you can see, I'm on 5%. I'm going to pause this video and then I'll be back once it's finished copying. Alright guys, mine has reached 100%, and as you can see it says please wait while setup initializes your Windows XP configuration. So I'll wait a second for that to, load or whatever it has to do. Alright, and also at the bottom here, loading information. That changes sometimes, but don't worry, that's fine. So after a few seconds, this should be done. There we go. Now it's saving configuration and starting. Actually, no, it's not starting. You can go ahead and press enter now if you want, just to restart quicker. Or you can wait, Okay, so as you can see, our virtual machine is now restarting. There we go, we've got the Windows XP logo. My favourite operating system. I'm being like serious about that, you know. Alright, so it's going to load up into the window part of the setup. You'll see your mouse cursor now. Come on, where is it now? There you go. It's not very smooth, but if you want, later once you've done, you can go to VM and you can go to install VMware tools. That makes it a lot smoother and also adjusts to your resolution. Okay, so it's installing Windows, so it's going to finalize. These three have already been ticked. This kind of ISO. Now this is going to take some time, but when it gets to about 33 minutes, it's going to open a setup window. So I'll be back once it's at 33 minutes and when the window has shown up. Alright guys, mine is now at 33 minutes and the window has opened. Now guys, just telling you that you can go ahead and customize these options. I already have. So I'm going to click next. Name your virtual machine or name like the copy of Windows. I'm going to do ET for Emerald Tech. Click next. Now product key. I have my own product key, so unfortunately I can't give you one because that's like illegal. So unfortunately you're going to have to use your own product key, and I'll use my own as well. So I'll be back once I've put in my product key. Once you've typed in your product key, go ahead and make the computer name. I'm going to keep it as this, then click next. Set your time zone. Click next. And it will continue the setup. So I'll be back once it brings up the next setup window. Okay guys, the next setup window, you might see this. Usually you will. You'll see these two options. Just click typical settings and click next. Yes, make this computer work group. I'm not on a domain, so I'm just going to make it work group. Alright, and now it's going to pretty much finish the setup, and I will be back once it's done. Alright, once the setup has finished, you'll see this small window. Click on OK. Then click OK again, then it will say please wait, so just give it a second and it will load up the final parts of the setup and then you're done. Alright guys, this is the final part of the setup. You'll hear music, don't worry. Just click next. Oh god, this is glitchy. This thing is really annoying, come on. Can't click next. Alright, just give it a second. Alright, I'm going to click not right now because this is a tutorial. Click next again. Alright, it's going to check my connectivity, but I'm going to click skip for this part. Okay guys, I'm just going to run through this quickly and I'll be back. Okay guys, I've just finished the setup, so I'm going to click finish. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Windows XP is now installed. And like I said earlier, go ahead and go to VM and click install VMware tools, as that will help the resolution and frame rate. Mine's still loading, but I'm going to end the recording here. Thank you for watching this video guys. Please subscribe, like, this is my first ever video on Emerald Tech. Merry Christmas and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.